Hey guys, Itaewon Sammy here. Friday night, pre-Itaewon Globe Fest Eve. The party starts tomorrow. Oh, what a crazy night that's going to be. So anyways, I'm just going to take a walk over to Pizza Muzo. And as I'm walking, I'm going to talk to you today about places to go other than my club. A lot of my friends know me as B1, Pizza Muzo, Q Bar, Prost, and Glam. Those are the clubs that my parent company controls and that I promote. But where do I go when I'm not working and I don't go to my own clubs? Well, there's a couple of places in Itaewon that I like to go to, and I'm not associated with any of these in any way. There's no pre-sponsorship or anything like that. These are places that I enjoy on a weekday, or even on a weekend, but these are places I like to go because I enjoy it there for many reasons. So the first place I'm going to talk to you about is Seoul Train. There's Seoul Train 1 and Seoul Train 2. Now, of course, yeah, I do know the owner. I don't think there's a place in Itaewon that I don't know the owner or the manager. I have been here for 10 years. So it goes to say that everybody knows me and I know everybody that's that's running things here. So that being said, I do enjoy that place because it's an LP bar. So what that means is that they will play your requests. They play records. So they and it's a comfortable, loungy type of place. And on weekends, it gets really crazy. I mean, it's packed. You can't even move. And it's a tiny little place. 50, 60 people. But that's what's so intimate about it. You can go there with a few friends, grab a bottle, and just listen to whatever music you want to hear. They have everything. It's amazing. And that's one of the things I like about it. Another place I like to go to, JR Pub. Again, I know the owner there, Troy. Really cool guy. But the reason I like JR Pub is it's got a home feel ambience to it. It's a pub. It's got great food, pool tables, dartboards, great food, and you can just sit around with a draft and a couple of friends and just enjoy the evening. Again, that's in Itaewon. On the other side, Seoul Train is on the north side. JR Pub is on the south side. Where else is there? Thursday party's okay, but I like to go there on a non-weekend. You go there on a weekend, it's too crowded, it's too busy. I don't really enjoy it on the weekend. Same thing with Fountain. Fountain I like to go to, but not on a weekend. Because Fountain is a barcade. You can have some fun. There's games there, video games, pool table, arcade games that are really fun to play with a bunch of friends. And the same thing with Thursday Party. They got darts and beer pong and foosball and shuffleboard. Fun things to do instead of just sitting around and drinking and dancing. Where else? There is, if I'm gonna go for drinks and food, is Fat Albert's. That's a really good place. The food there is amazing. And again, I know the manager there. Let me think. I don't really go out that much because when I do go out, a weekday, it's really rare. And on weekends, I'm always at my club. So, let's see. The only other place I can think of that I would go to. Now, I'm not talking about clubs because there's Massive, Move, Made, Midnight is coming. There's a new hip hop bar, Midnight. Those are the big clubs in Itaewon that are competition to my club. But I don't really go there because I'm working on the weekends, so I won't go there, obviously. And weekdays, they're not open. So I haven't been to Massive. I have been to Move when it was another club, and I did used to go to. I used to go to Move a long while ago, and Maid I used to go there when it was another club. Rooftop bars, there's a couple in Itaewon, but now that it's fall, tend not to go. There used to be Sauna Deck, which is now Casa Corona, Hustle on the other end of Itaewon. Oh, totally forgot about Globe Lounge. What an amazing place. Again, I also know the owner there. And my friend Matt is DJing there now these days. He's a music director actually over there. Globe Lounge is amazing because it is an upscale lounge that plays great music and has a great ambiance. I really like that place too. On a weeknight, I would go there. I would really go there. That's about it, I think. I'm going to add a few more videos on the end of this one tonight, talking with some friends and interviewing them on what their favorite places are, other than B1, obviously. So until then, Itaewon Sammy out. Hi, Itaewon Sammy here. It's, what, almost 2 a.m.?
Yeah, almost 2 a.m.
On a Friday night.
Yeah.
And we're here. Who is this?
I'm Ricky. Nice to meet you guys. This is Dion, is the great guy in Itaewon, Sammy.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
On a weeknight when you're not working, because you're part of a crew,
Yeah.
so you're always clubbing it.
Yeah.
And you've been in Itaewon how long?
Almost 5 or 6 years.
And you know this like the back of your hand.
Yeah, I know everywhere.
So when you're not working, when you're not at the club, not at B1, not at the big clubs, like on a Tuesday, on a Monday, and you're with like a special girl or like a bunch of guys, and you want to go out and just have a fun time, where do you go?
Okay, normally I go to some like a Western bar because I'm Korean. I'm born in here, raised in here. However,
But like if you were like in Itaewon area.
Yeah, Itaewon area.
Alright.
Itaewon area. Especially Itaewon area is a really good opportunity for the massive foreigner, and you have a good chance for to meet some good friends.
Yeah.
And then you are beyond to your Korean. So I recommend that to the Irish pub. There's so many Irish pubs.
There are.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because as you know that this one is the public thing, so I really hard to say specific which kind of brand or which kind of bar.
Well, no, this is not you promoting anything.
Oh, really?
Because, just to follow up, we are not sponsoring anybody. We're not promoting anybody.
Yeah,
We're talking about us as personal individuals.
Seriously personal, yeah.
Not associated with our companies.
Yeah.
Not associated with our clubs. All about.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you.
What we do as Itaewon citizens. Where do we go when we want to chill out and relax?
Yes. So first, this good place is a Thursday party. This Thursday party is really good, really outgoing, a bunch of tons of people, and then you'll make a lot of fast people too.
The Wolfhound.
Yeah, also Wolfhound is a kind of some very nearby.
Yeah.
Is exit number 4.
Wolfhound.
That's a really, really good place. And also one place is at the Ember to go to a very nearby.
Brand
here.
new place.
Brand new place. Yeah, Ember. That is my favorite place ever.
Do you want to know that when I first came to Korea 10 years ago,
Yeah.
Ember used to be called the Loft. And that's where I met Johnny Lee, where I met Lad Park
Yes.
and Mattias Chug. The guys that are my best friends now for almost 10
That
years.
is really good guys. That is really, really friendly. So really amazing.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your opinions. I love it. Love you, brother.
Yeah, I love you, brother, too.
Itaewon Sammy,
Bye.
living it live here in Itaewon. Out. Itaewon Sammy here. Saturday night, Pizza Muzo, pre-party soiree. I'm here with friend number 1, friend number 2.
We're hiding from our girlfriends.
Both of them are long-time Korean residents. You've been here how long?
On and off for 10 years?
10 years?
8 years.
8 years. So both are foreigners, Americans, non-military, working in Korea, long time. So part of the question that I was posting is, where do you go other than B1? What kind of places do you go to? So continuation of my original post, we're gonna continue on and ask friend number 1, on a weeknight, other than my club, where do you go and why?
I think Fountain's pretty good.
All right.
It's not too busy, but there's a lot of people, so it's fun. It's not crazy like Saturdays.
Yeah.
And their drinks are reasonably priced.
That's important. That's
They're
important.
very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
And they have really interesting cocktails if you're into cocktails.
And one of the things I like about that place, it's a barcade. So you can actually play games,
Yeah.
and if you're with some friends, you can just have fun.
Yeah. And there's a pretty good range of music. It's not specifically just hip hop or EDM. It's kind of a top 40 popular kind of music, so it's a good place to start off.
Yeah. Where else would you go?
Where else? Well, obviously, I don't know if people have already said Thursday party.
I said
It's
it
a
too.
Thursday, right? Thursday party.
Yeah. But on a weeknight. Weekend is just too
weeknight-
crazy.
Prost is also pretty busy.
Roast is always busy, but I want to talk about non-MYK clubs.
Oh, okay.
Like those little hidden away places.
I would say Soul Train,
I said Soul
or a
Train.
very similar place called The Soul.
Yeah, I said both those places.
And another kind of similar place on the second floor called Off the Record.
Yeah, Off the Record. I didn't say that one. Yeah.
Those are pretty good places where they play a little bit more classic R&B.
Well, they play your request.
They play your request.
They play
but
your
the
request.
DJ sometimes just plays a lot of R&B, 90s hip hop, stuff like that.
And Off the Record has a good view too.
They have a pretty good view.
They have they're on the second floor of the main street, so really good view. So friend number 2, what about you? Where do you like to go? In Itaewon on a weeknight.
Well, I kind of like going to izakayas.
Izakaya, why?
Good food, good alcohol, and friendly atmosphere.
But that would be more like on a date night, right?
Oh, there's actually a lot of single people there.
Like with a bunch of friends, you could go there. I've only been on a date night, so I don't know what it would be like on like a weeknight.
It's great.
Yeah. Now that whole back street. I was told earlier, like the Irish pubs are really popular.
Oh, like JR's.
Not on the other side of the street. On the other side, like where House Ming used to be. In that area.
Oh, yeah. Baby Guinness?
Yeah.
What's the other one?
There's a whole bunch along
There's a
there.
whole bunch.
What about
Sam Ryan's?
Sam Ryan's? Bermuda?
I haven't been there.
Right across from Baby Guinness.
They have good cocktails.
Yeah. Cocktail. I mean, they're just places where you go to sit down, the music's not too loud,
Right.
you have a drink and talk.
It's a typical pub. Like
Yeah, pub.
Irish pub, English pub.
Yeah.
Maybe not that English one.
But one of the things that I found in my interviews with friends and people and myself is that it's the interactive places that are the most fun. Like your Thursday party, like your fountain. Those places are like unique in that, and also Soul Train, because you get to participate in the ambiance. So I guess that's pretty well what I've been saying, is that Itaewon is everything you want it to be if you want to have a good time. Thank you, friend number 1. Thank you, friend number 2. Love you guys both. Itaewon Semi out.